Hello, everybody. Just wanted to make a quick video because, from time to time I experience people that quite frankly, I really have no idea who they are. They have no idea who I am. But when they have the opportunity, they like to let me know how they really think of me. And you can tell based on how they're coming at me and really looking at the words and reading between the lines, how they've always kind of felt this way. And, you know, I gotta say, like, I'm doing what I'm designed to do, astrologically speaking, through my natal chart, through my soul mission, and my human design. I've spent countless fucking hours and over 15 years of studying astrology and studying into my own chart. How many of you who will view this video can say you've spent 15 years and hundreds, if not 1,000 hours researching the astrological aspects and phenomenon within your own natal chart? How deep have you gone into understanding this and freeing yourself from so much societal expectations, religious and political and spiritual ideologies and opinions and all this stuff, and realize that you are uniquely you and you don't need any permission to be any what way. I am a Scorpio rising with Pluto on my rising in the first house. Shout out to my boy, the Peace Dealer. He is one of the best prophets, astrologers that I have ever come across. And I'm so grateful for you, man. Because you were one of the first people to help me realize the significance of being born as a Trans-Saturnian individual. So Trans-Saturnian, so Saturn, anybody who is, a Trans-Saturnian individual have strong Pluto, Uranus, Neptune placements that are very significant in their chart. And those three planets come after the planet Saturn. Saturn is Malchut, ruler of the world, ruler of the matrix, ruler of Earth. There's Saturn, and all the planets within Saturn's orbit, not surrounding Saturn, but you know what I mean, like before Saturn. Those are all the personal planets: the Moon, Earth, Venus, Mercury, Mars, Jupiter, and then once we get to Saturn, we have to cross the rainbow bridge into other dimensions that surpass the limitations and matrix reality of this physical world. And that rainbow bridge that carries us over to these other energies, these other realms, dimensions, and frequencies from all sorts of places and solar systems and galaxies and dreams and fantasies and portals. That's Chiron. Chiron, the wounded healer, is that asteroid that guides us on this long journey through the rainbow bridge, reaching the other planets that are far past Saturn. Because once we get past Saturn, the next planet past Saturn is way the fuck out there. It's way out there. And then that's Uranus. Then there's Neptune. Then there's fucking Pluto. All right. I am an instrument of Plutonian energy expressed through my identity, embodying the archetype of Scorpio as a Scorpio rising, with Pluto dignified in its own sign of Scorpio. A lot of you have no idea what the fuck that means, but I do. And I know what it means for me. Now, there's more. Opposite, exactly opposite my rising and that Pluto conjunction, I have Mercury right there, conjunct my DC, exactly opposite my AC, and opposite my Pluto, but also opposite my Juno, opposite my Lilith, and opposite my Par Fortune, all in Scorpio in the first house. But whatever. That Mercury that I have right there, that Mercury is that energy that gives me this compulsion and this long, methodical, mental process of observing, analyzing, and experiencing the outer world, other people, seventh house, and creating this compulsion of needing to communicate through my identity what needs to be revealed within the social collective constructs that Scorpio can penetrate through, purify, and reveal. Then we get to my sun and moon sign, which is Gemini in the 8th house. I am a Heyoka empath warrior, the sacred clown. Okay, I'm designed and permitted to not give a shit and to speak my truth as I call it, as I see it. In my human design, I can't remember the gates and the names of the channel. You're going to have to ask my fiance, but I have this very rare, unique gateway channel that is a clear, conscious channel from my gut to my brain and my higher brain, which means that I only speak what is really, really true for me through my experience and wisdom. I don't entertain falsities, inauthenticity, and bullshit. So I'm just saying this because I want everybody to be this free and to not care anymore, because it's just so dumb. It's just so stupid, and there's this weird elitism within the spiritual community or the disclosure community and things like that. Like, that meme that everyone's probably seen by now, where it's like, you can't be spiritual and call everybody a fucking dumbass at the same time. The fuck I can. Yes, I can. And I am doing it. So Trans-Saturnian individuals, my fiance is also Trans-Saturnian. She is also a Scorpio rising with Uranus in Scorpio conjunct her rising. The two of us, we're designed to never fit in anywhere. We are two instruments of high celestial energies to disrupt and be clowns, kind of, in a way, and troll, and to just be ourselves and develop and grow in that process, ever gaining more wisdom, power, integrity, and responsibility. It's a challenge. It is a really challenge that from birth and childhood, having to go through all these awkward stages, not understanding what your design is, not understanding what your cosmic mapping is, your natal chart, and having to go through the brutal harshness of this very limited, small, outdated matrix and societal constructs and programmings on how to be. So I'm not here to fit in. I'm not here to conform or to make things comfortable. I'm here to reveal. I'm here to reveal and to do it in a way that is uniquely my own. I do carry trickster energy. I am very connected to the Heyoka medicine of being a sacred clown. And not a lot of people really get all the things that come into that, because it is not easy. And this also is very parallel to what it means to be a Shambhala warrior, and how to see how to see things for what it is, and to realize how we need to dance with both our internal light and dark to make the entire experience more pure and balanced. Everybody has a devil within them, and everybody has an angel within them. How do you use the both of them to transmute and raise the vibration, to eliminate the lower toxic impurities and frequencies? Anyways, that's that. Actually, hold on. One more thing. Book a reading with me. If you want to know if you're a Trans-Saturnian individual such as myself, if you have strong Trans-Saturnian influences in your chart, hit me up. You know, by all means, hit me up and let's allow me to get you started on your own journey on how to perceive your natal chart and get you set up properly to begin your own research in there. And anytime you have any questions or hit a roadblock, or there's some intense transits going on and you want, you know, some grounding into perceiving it, hit me up. Like, dude, 15 years of observing, reading, and experiencing in my own life and through the lives of other people. Like, I really understand this stuff, you know. So what else there? You know, there's so much within my chart, you know. Anyways, there's a lot in your charts too. So, you know, enough with trying to be any way other than uniquely yourself.